Playoff chances on the line here. Welcome to the sportiest stream. Nice to see you all. How is it going? Hopefully everybody is having a great evening. We have one matchup. This matchup's going to take a bit of explaining. We are in the Golden Cup here. We're going to be seeing Venom, Esports Pink versus WashedFC. Almost said GHE. There's actually two GHE teams that are paying attention to this series. Because this series will clinch at least one team no matter what the result is. Just depends on who wins it. Scenarios quite important on this one. As both these teams, again, 2v2 rosters here and the 2v2 for Golden Hour Esports' Golden Cup. The scenarios here are very complicated. Again, shoutouts to Chelona, by the way, for telling me about them. I did incorrectly state that WashedFC had clinched the spot. They have not. They have actually not clinched the spot yet. They are really close, though. All they need is one win. It's a win against Venom here. We'll do it for them. So, if WashedFC win this one, they will have clinched their spot. Hello, everybody. If WashedFC win, they will clinch the spot. They have not clinched yet. The only team that has clinched is Golden Legion, who went an impressive 7-1. They've already clinched their spot. Everybody else, however, is still fighting, and there's still a couple teams fighting. In fact, there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams fighting for those last 3 spots. And we're going to see some of them clinch this week. You didn't know I was streaming this? Well, nice to see you anyways, Cactus. You got bad stick drift? Oh, already the excuses coming out here from Venom Pink. You get a load of these guys. No, I'm joking around. Hopefully you can fix that soon. Here, let me tell you about these playoff scenarios. Again, shout out to Chelona. Chelona got me all of these. Big thanks to Chelona for sorting everything out here. Did I get all the excuses out of the way? Yeah, that's fair. I do that too. The teams that are most likely to join in is currently WashedFC, IFYB, and GHE Premier. This matchup actually concerns the chances of WashedFC, Venom Pink, GHE Premier, and even GHE Midnight Purple, who are also going to have to pay attention to this series, because this series could affect their chances as well. If WashedFC win, this one it affects more teams. If WashedFC win, as they are the favorites, they're expected to win. If they win, this one they will clinch, first of all. They'll clinch the top 4, and they'll make the playoffs no matter what happens in their final week against GHE Premier. They will also knock out Venom Esports Pink, and along with that, they'll also knock out GHE Midnight Purple. Meaning that for the win here, we will have our final 4 decided. Because GHE Midnight Purple and Venom Esports Pink need to win out right now in their season. I think it's even tougher for Purple because they have the weaker game differential. But both these teams kind of need to win outward, and so they need wins in the season. If they don't get a win for either Purple or Venom Pink, they're going to be out. Again, for Venom Esports Pink, if they can win, their chances will stay alive. Midnight Purple's chances will stay alive, but someone else's chances will have clinched. It will be GHE Premier. If GHE Premier clinch the spot, it will be incredible. Again, their whole thing is, they're hoping that WashedFC loses, because that will create enough separation between them and WashedFC to guarantee a spot. Again, this is all according to Chelona, and it seems like it's pretty good. It's right here. So again, WashedFC, this series is all on them. If they win, if they go to the playoffs, they knock out Venom Esports Pink, who are also, again, still fighting. They need to win out their season. But they also knock down GHE Midnight Purple, who are in an even weaker spot than Pink, Venom Esports Pink here. And Midnight Purple will be out if Venom Esports Pink doesn't win. Basically, Midnight Purple need Venom Esports Pink to win the series so that they can also get a chance to surpass some of these other teams. For WashedFC, if they lose, they will not have clinched. They'll still have a very good chance of making it. They would not have clinched, though. And instead, it will be GHE Premier who will be into the top 4, and they will guarantee a spot. So, again, a lot of scenarios. I will explain everything afterwards, as soon as the series is over. Again, reminder, simple as this. WashedFC, if they win, they clinch. If they lose, it's Premier who will clinch. That's the simple way of doing it here. WashedFC, their season is all in their hands. If they can win, all they need to do is win. This 2v2 best of 5, of course. So it's not that easy. So it's easier said than done. They still have to put in a lot of work to get there. They can definitely do it. WashedFC are extremely strong, solid team. In fact, we saw them, I think, just last week. No, we didn't. We saw them. Oh, you know what? We saw them 3 weeks ago. Not just last week, 3 weeks ago, a while ago. Last time we saw them was in this season. It was against GH Golden Legion. They won that matchup in Game 5. But again, Golden Legion also. Again, Golden Legion already clinched in. They haven't guaranteed the #1 spot, I don't believe, but they have clinched. What are the ranks for these people? Shalona can help you out with that. It's actually very varied. This is considered Tier 2. So I believe, so it goes up from like Platinum level all the way up to like High Champ, Low GC. Golden Cup has a ton of varied ranks, so that also can change that. But I think both these teams are around the same rank. I think they're both around that champ level. My goodness. Clanker is better known as Taikobi. Oh, it's nice to see him here. Then we'll take a last look here at the head-to-head. Again, Clanker's not better known by Taikobi. That's what we'll be referring to him as on the stream, but he does also go by the name Clankers. As both these teams are in. Game sound is on. Series. This should be an exciting one. Because again, playoff spots starting to be decided here. Currently, GH Golden Legion have guaranteed their spot into the final brackets. After this match, someone else will be joining them. The question is who? It's a 2v2. And right now, the decision up to WashedFC. Of course, that will require a win in this, and already, what a start from Carp. 6 seconds in. And he just puts this one in the back of the net. A quick double tap. Already putting the pressure here on Venom Esports Pink. WashedFC want to take this series, and they want to take it quickly. As again, here in this matchup, they were playing against Taikobi and Vinny. As Turks down the field. Taikobi, oh, he's missed this! It'll be a goal for Turks! We talked about it being 6 seconds, what about another 6? As Turks right off the kickoff, Taikobi completely misreads this. And WashedFC already up 2 goals in just the first 12 seconds. And Esports Pink need to kind of get their bearings here. This is not the start that they want. Of course, now Taikobi up with it. Second touch in field. Carp will clear it back. WashedFC. Carp to make it free. Vinny will get there. He almost missed that one. The bounce off the crossbar was very fortuitous for him, but he'll take it nonetheless. That challenges Vinny trying to clear it back, but it's Turks to wait there. They keep the offense. As Turks saved by Taikobi. He doesn't really handle this one that well. Venom Esports Pink. Definitely showing some mechanical issues right now in this game. It's issues with their dribbles, with their plays, but that's a good challenge from Vinny. Harp. Dunk play there on Taikobi, but still, they keep the offense going for WashedFC. As long as they keep doing what they're doing with the offense, as long as they keep putting the pressure on Venom Esports Pink, at some point this Pink team's going to crack. Of course, for WashedFC, they can't overcommit. They're up by 2 goals, there's no need to do that. So long as they take the time away from Venom Pink's going to have less and less opportunities to get themselves into this game. As 2 players missing this, Harp will pull his way back for it. Not putting the shot on. It's Taikobi waiting back. It's Carp. That's slided on by. Carp took this one to the midfield, and he saw Taikobi go straight to the back wall. He was expecting the solo play there, but Carp kept it close, took it down, and That final shot, just nice, cool shot there in the bottom corner. It's WashedFC now to be up 3 goals. Venom Esports Pink, I don't even know if they've had a shot yet this game. They have not. Pretty rare in twos to not see goals, nonetheless shots at this point in a series for one of the teams. As now off in front. Oh my! I think they just dunked each other. Carp. It's going to go back from Taikobi, but Vinny, he's waiting back. And that weird play from WashedFC. They almost dunked themselves into their own net. We'd be talking about that own goal for a while here. As Carp clears it. Vinny trying to take control, but it's Carp to demo. Turks open net, and he'll find it. Another one for WashedFC. As right now, this game, and really, so far, this series is all them. Another one. They just keep adding more. Venom Esports Pink just seem like they are the inferior team here. They just can't keep up with WashedFC and the ability that WashedFC have. WashedFC probably were known before by their original name of the Macho Men. That was the original name they went with. Now WashedFC, it doesn't really matter what name they go by. They just keep doing their thing. They've been a strong force right now in this bracket. As it's Turks here. Get that one. By the way, WashedFC have been the only team that have been able to take down at GHG Golden Legion. Golden Legion have one loss that came to WashedFC in Game 5. We actually saw that series on the stream. But WashedFC is still having to bargain for those playoff spots. They haven't guaranteed it yet. Unlike my Twitter post originally said. But again, a win in the series will do it. Especially if it's a 3-0 win, as it's currently looking like it could be. Because that's another goal. 6-0. They just won't let up. You would think they would have a bit of mercy here from Venom Esports Pink in this game, but they do not. They're just looking to see how many goals they can score. As Venom Esports Pink just cannot get anything here going for them. They do win this challenge on the kickoff. Vinny. Turks off the corner. Up. Taikobi towards the net. Turks will save it. And now to the side wall he goes. He has the dribble here. Oh my goodness, what a pre-jump there from Taikobi all the way from his own half. Keeps the ball out, but only for a momentary glance because WashedFC back on front, but Venom now, a couple challenges. Vinny to the corner. Jumping is Taikobi. He can't read it. And a demo means he's the only player up on offense. It's Carp. They go the other way. Vinny stops this one. Bit of a compliment there from Taikobi. As Venom Esports Pink getting more of a foothold in this game, but 6 goals scored against them. I don't think we're going to see them come back from this kind of a deficit. WashedFC very content. A strong showing here. They just need to keep doing what they've been doing so far. And they'll find themselves the winners in this series. But of course, Venom are going to change some things up. They know that WashedFC are really taking the fight to them. They're currently just outplaying them. They're going to try to find those little openings. It's really going to rely heavily on the Venom Esports Pink defense. If their defense can keep out WashedFC, they have a real chance of winning this series. But right now, that defense did not work well in this game. Which WashedFC, who are controlling everything, they're looking for a 7th here. Won't get it off of that play. Carp. Still following it up. What a nice shot there, back post. Carp straight from the corner. That'll be his hat trick in this game. Fair play, says Taikobi. Carp with a beautiful shot. Now it's 7-0. WashedFC. We're gonna go for a fake kickoff here. That's a unique play. I don't even think Turks did win the boost there, though. I thought for a second he didn't, but he has. Now, waiting for it. Double commit from Venom. Turks towards his teammate. Carp on the other side. Carp, a very heavy touch. Turks jumping. He's just going to put this one to the back wall. In front. Miss from Taikobi. And this will be game 1. It was guaranteed game 1 ever since they scored the first 4 goals. But they'll end up 7-0. Venom Esports Pink completely silent in this game. They're only given 2 shots compared to the 12 of WashedFC. This is what you would call a blowout. WashedFC literally controlled it from the very first kickoff. It controlled everything about the game. It was very rare to see even a shot come from Venom Esports Pink, unless anything really all that substantial on offense. But of course, there's still more games in this series. Moving on to Game 2, will Venom put in their sub? Again, they have Cactus as a sub, waiting in the spectator. With how bad a loss it was in Game 1, they might just sub him in here. They will, yeah, it makes sense. They're going to change things up. Get Cactus in here, see if that will be the right playstyle against WashedFC. Because when you lose 7-0, you have to change something. That is just a ton of goals to lose by. And knowing how WashedFC play, they can recreate that. They can 100% recreate that 7-0 sort of game if they played against the same roster. It would not be unlikely. They're a very consistent team. They hold themselves to a very strong standard on offense. But here's a play. Oh, looking for the bump play! Still off the back wall. It's Tycobi, chased down by Turks. WashedFC had the bump play, but it wasn't on target. Now, Cactus with a dribble in front of Turks, but Turks will save it. As now, Carp with a demo. Not on the last defender, though, but Turks will beat him out. In front for Carp. He'll put it in the open net. As right now, it's WashedFC. Back to their old bag of tricks. They're going to keep scoring as... good evening, Aiko. Nice to see you. How's it going? We have one series tonight. It's WashedFC versus Venom Esports Pink. Playoff scenarios here for the Golden Cup. If WashedFC wins this, they guarantee a spot. They also knock out Venom Esports Pink and another team in the league that's in an even weaker position, Golden Esports Midnight Purple, who again are in an even weaker position than Venom Esports Pink when it comes to playoffs. If Venom win, a different team guarantees in. It's actually GHE Premier, Golden Esports Premier, who will guarantee into the top 4 that make it to the playoffs. And it'll be them and Golden Esports Midnight Purple who have a chance at getting there. As Turks! Oh, what a beautiful solo play! So many times WashedFC take it to the air. This one, though, all kept on the ground game. Look at this from Turks. Just doesn't give Cactus any space, any time to really second-guess himself there. He has to go for it or he doesn't. And he's just so fast there. WashedFC with another goal. As another fake kickoff. This one kind of thrown towards Cactus. As Cactus up. Backflips, Turks. And go back to offense for WashedFC. It's Cactus to go for the clear, but he doesn't read this. Tycobi, though, takes it up. Carp will elevate his game above him. As now, miscommunication from WashedFC. They do get the dribble. Carp getting it to the sidewalls. Now got the boost, but got a bit greedy there. Cactus will challenge. But Turks always found an open play through the midfield here. Tycobi, I don't know what happened there. It looked like he wanted to jump in for that one from a long distance. Like he tried to pre-jump Cactus on that play. Tycobi does seem to have a fascination with those pre-jumps. They work sometimes, but when they don't, he does look a bit silly. And he does leave his net very vulnerable to WashedFC, who look like they're just recreating what they did in Game 1. As Turks on the ball, but not happy with that one. He didn't pick up that side boost. Now in front, Tycobi gives you the side by Carp. Turks taking it up here. Flip reset. Now he's a bit of a far away distance from the nets, but sometimes you just say, why not? Why not go for it? WashedFC are in that kind of position. They don't really need to worry right now. They're up by 3. It's a comfortable lead. Enemy Sports Pink still haven't scored yet in this series. Very comfortable. Again, comfortable for a team that probably knows that they could secure the playoffs with a win here. Turks. Maybe one more. Back post. Great save from Cactus. As he gets a touch out. Tycobi jumping. Tycobi trying to be the faster player now, but it seems like WashedFC just playing patiently on defense. They continue to go for these 50-50s. They continue to win challenges. And they're willing to go into offense, put shots on, double commit from Venom Pink. Turks trying to put one off the back wall. In front, Tycobi's got the backwards challenge. There's Carp. He can get back. Another 50-50 now. Tycobi through Carp. Maybe could get the first goal here for Venom. Oh, Turks will deny it. Tycobi made it a priority in that play to stay as close as he could to that one. Now he's looking for another one in front. This one, a little easier for Turks, but still another great save. Offense, Venom Esports Pink. Maybe the first time they've actually had sustained pressure here against WashedFC, but unfortunately they'll lose it here as Turks dribbles it out. Looking infield, through the midfield. Takes the boost in the end. Still, Tycobi has a good amount. Get the clear, but Carp will answer back. That one, another save from Cactus. But Venom Esports Pink. The defense is strong. They've done better at getting their defense to hold on, but they just haven't scored yet. Well, their offense has looked better than game one. That wasn't a very high bar that he beat in the first place. It's Turks. Takes it up. They get the 50-50 there on Tycobi. Now Carp. Saved away by Cactus, who will take the ball instead of the boost. Great flick. Carp jumped. Now Tycobi. Demo in the backfield. Carp will save his team again. WashedFC. Definitely some danger on their own defensive side as Venom Esports Pink find ways through them, but still that final shot hasn't been strong enough. Carp here. That final shot would be good enough. It's right in front of the net. There's no way he misses those. And WashedFC secure game 2. I can't see Venom Esports Pink scoring 3 goals in these final seconds. Nonetheless, 4. There's Carp with a challenge win. Takes it to the corner here. Pinched by Cactus. Turks. Gonna go towards the net. Off the back wall in front. He does have a demo. Tycobi. Trying to dribble it, but it's Carp to answer back. Final 10 seconds. WashedFC maybe looking for one more goal. But Tycobi will deny that. It will drop eventually. And now WashedFC have given up 0 goals so far. And they are only 1 game away from securing the playoffs and knocking out 2 of the other competitors here. Again, Venom Esports Pink, if they want to give themselves a chance and make it into the playoffs, they have to win this series. And have to break a reverse sweep. If they lose, remember, GHE Midnight Purple, it will also be out of the running. So this matchup, what could be the final match of the series, this is going to be important for both these teams. WashedFC, again, they don't want to go. Next week they have to play GHE Premier, so they would like to get a win here against the comparatively easier team to play against. There's another change here from Venom Pink. They brought Vinny back in. Now he's replacing Tycobi. Again, now it just feels like they're trying anything they can. WashedFC trying to make this series quick. As Cactus gonna break his way through, but he doesn't get this touch. Still has the corner boost. WashedFC find a demo now. It's Carp on a dribble. Won't be able to put that one in. It's 50-50 to the other side. Cactus. And for maybe a ceiling shot. He's actually got a good setup here. And Turks denied. Vinny Knight. That's wide. WashedFC caught with no one in the net. And yet that one. The best chance so far for Venom Pink, and yet they can't score those. Really a worrying sight for them. But it is better. Again, they've gotten better and better. They haven't scored yet, but this game, maybe they'll change some things to go their way. As Carp dribbles this one. Gets the flick over Cactus. Beautiful from Carp. Second touch off the crossbar. Turks to finish it off. WashedFC utilizing their entirety of their roster here. It's Carp to go the whole length of the field. It's Turks to put in the final shot. And even if Turks misses that one, you would still expect Carp to turn immediately in to get that one. WashedFC find a breakthrough here. And they score first. Once again. Can't get overconfident yet. Well, yes, they haven't given up a goal yet in this series. It's unlikely that will stay that way. Enemy Sports Pink and find ways to break through this WashedFC team. It's cleared back. Carp directs this one. But Vinny again. Oh, Carp would have stopped there. Let's use all of his boost for it, but he'll get rewarded with that corner boost. Now Turks cleared. Carp Trying to jump for it, but won't be able to reach it in time. Venom on offense. Carp. Bad challenge there. It's Vinny Knight. Trying to put it towards the net. Turks will save it. Cactus now. Pulled around. A miss from Carp. Turks has control. At 50-50 though. Now he needs to rely on Carp here. WashedFC playing very risky defense. And another whiff here. This time though it will favor WashedFC. In fact, Turks will get a shot out of this. Carp. Maybe to make it 2. Second touch. Couldn't read it. Now it's Turks. That one's also wide. But Venom Esports Pink definitely stuck on defense. Oh, but that play from Carp just went for a little too much. Long shot from Cactus. And get Venom onto offense, but that play from Vinny definitely wasn't what they needed. As now Carp wants the ball, wants the shot here. Saved away. Cactus beats the last defender. Back wall, in front. Carp will keep it out. WashedFC only a 1-goal lead right now. And they definitely don't look comfortable. Although with that said, if there's any team that's going to get that second goal, it's most likely going to be them. It's Carp. And that should be it. Turks just needs to finish it off. There it is. And that will be a second goal for WashedFC. Man, they really had to fight for that one. So many chances on defense where Venom Esports Pink could have, maybe even should have scored. And yet their shots are either wide or stopped. WashedFC definitely have some issues here. This has definitely been the toughest match for them so far. As Turks. Oh my goodness. Saved by Vinny Knight, but Carp with the final shot there. Turks wanted to go for something magical there. And he almost got it too. What would have been a double tap dunk. It does get through Vinny Knight. It doesn't go all the way in though. And he will rely on Carp to get that shot. It's been creative as WashedFC leading as we're heading into the final 2 minutes of this game. Turks, maybe even a fourth there. Just needs to put it in. There it is. WashedFC score again. Now they're starting to take things into their own hands. With this game having been this close, they'll take any goal they can get, even if it comes off of a whiff like that from Vinny Knight. They'll take it. Just to extend their lead by even more. Just to make sure that Venom Esports Pink cannot come back. A fake kickoff. It's Turks to take the boost. And now, control here. Turks. Dunks by Cactus. That's wide. But it does create offense. And Venom Esports Pink can utilize that. But that one from Vinny Knight. And now it's gone the other way. Vinny Knight will save. Vinny. The sidewall. Has control on this. Looking for Cactus. But Cactus will have to hit it to the corner. And WashedFC will clear it away. Turks. Low boost. Didn't get the challenge on Vinny. Vinny. To himself. Carp. Has to evade the demo. Now he can take it the other way. Carp maybe they're looking for 5. Great 50-50 for Turks. Oh, Vinny will deny that one. Gets up in time. Keeps this one. I only had a 4-goal deficit for Venom, but is it just too little too late here? I don't think I don't know if they're going to be able to come back this kind of deficit, especially with them not even having scored yet. Cactus. Venom Esports Pink. 30 seconds here to score a goal, or else there'll be history on this stream. We have never, ever on the stream seen a perfect sweep where one team has conceded 0 goals. Will it stay that way? WashedFC trying to do it. It's in front to make it 5. Carp with the slow roller. As now in under 15 seconds, there's 14 seconds left. If no goals go in for Venom Esports Pink in here, it will be history on this stream. It'll be the first ever perfect sweep. And you all would have been able to see it here. Of course, though, I can't jinx it yet. Venom still have opportunities. Final 10 seconds, Venom Esports Pink. Maybe one more chance here to prevent that. Prevent themselves being on the receiving end. A bad history. Cactus maybe on 0. Up for Vinny. It hits the ground. That would have been the goal, but they miss it. It hits the ground just before it goes in. Welcome to history on this stream. History has been made. WashedFC, the first ever team to win on a perfect sweep, conceding 0 goals in this best of 5 series. Yes, in all the time that I've been streaming, ever since December of 2021, over a year ago, we have never seen this happen. WashedFC, they probably don't notice it yet, but they've just done what before today has been impossible. Very few opportunities have ever presented themselves like this. WashedFC, the first team to ever take it. And man, at those last second, it was so close. Venom Esports Pink, just, if there's 1 second left on the clock, they could have prevented it. Unfortunately, no goals for them. They'll be knocked out of the running. And with that also means GHG Midnight Purple out of the running. WashedFC will be in that Final Four. You'll be seeing them in the playoffs, in the semifinals. Now, they'll just be waiting on the results of the other teams involved. As again, them winning means that I believe that means that guarantees it as well. I actually don't know if it guarantees it. But at the very least, apparently, again, according to Solana, they've knocked out Venom Esports Pink and Midnight Purple. They've guaranteed a spot. Now it's IFYB and GHG Premier, who I believe are left, and I believe that means that they'll also secure a spot. And I'm gonna check. We're gonna see what happens. Again, we're gonna make sure that we can check with Solana here. He's the one who knows the playoff scenarios better than I do. Again, I believe this win will knock out Midnight Purple and Venom Esports Pink. As WashedFC here, the first ever perfect sweep on the stream, conceding 0. Again, I've been doing commentary for over a year now. We have never seen this, but today we see it happen for the first time. Who knows how long it will take before we see it again? Or even if we see it again. Because this one was a bit of a rank mismatch. Venom Esports Pink considered the heavy underdog. They couldn't make it happen. They couldn't even score on WashedFC. WashedFC with a great win here. As again, it's 3 games straight for them. As again, we're going to make sure that they can join in here. We're just waiting on both these teams here. We're waiting on Wash. I think they want to have an interview, so we'll see what they do here. As Voidcourts, I finally won. My curse is broken. Good for you. Good for you, Voidcourts. Congratulations on getting some points back. As comeback story, I believe you guys are actually out of the running now, Tykobi, unfortunately. Again, according to Solana, you guys losing this matchup actually means that you're now out of the running. Again, we're gonna see if WashedFC won an interview. Hey, what's up? Hello, Mr. Squints. How's it going? Next time. Oh, next season. Yeah, maybe. No, that's alright there. It's alright. Learn from your mistakes. Hey, Tykobi, that's the best thing you can do about this series. As it sounds like from the things that we're actually not going to have WashedFC joining us here for an interview. Just popped in and say hi? Well, hello. Welcome to history on the stream. Again, the first ever perfect sweep. I never thought we'd actually see the day where we'd see a perfect sweep on the stream. I never did. There are very few things that have not happened on the stream. That's one of them. As Takobi with the 100 bits cheer. Thank you, Takobi. As Takobi, Carp's asking if you guys don't mind if he has an interview. If he's saying he just told me if the people want an interview, that he can give one. I don't know. Do the people want an interview? If the people don't really care, then we don't need one. But again, it's your choice. That's the only match for today, so there's no rush. And if the people want an interview, we can chat with Carp here. Carp is available if the people want it, though. I need to see like a good amount of support here for it if we're gonna do it. If not, again, it's not a big deal. Carp said he doesn't care if he does it or not. Of course, have a good night. Seems like we're not getting a ton of support here. It's okay then. Again, Carp said that he'd prefer not to, so we're not going to force him into it. Again, guys, what a night, what a match. Just a new insane, really, just a new record on this stream. But again, everybody, have a great night. Thank you all so much for joining and showing your support. We got a ton of matches tomorrow, actually. I'm currently scheduled for 4 separate matches. Of course, Carp, congratulations on the win. As everybody, take care. See you all tomorrow.